Starters for the first race are at the gate. Gate is moving, all set for our first race of the Saturday, March the 23rd program. Field of 6, Sunval's Thunder, Steve Mason. Blyce Last, Dirk Duncan. This Bub's for You with Vaughn Doyle. Ginger Money, Bob O'Brien. Cocan Royce with Euless Gallant and Hello Jack. John Davidson, Here They Come. They're off and pacing. This Bub's for You. Going for the early lead. Up on the inside is Blyce Last. Hello Jack. On the outside from post 6 going on. And Sunval's Thunder now gets the third. Hello Jack on the outside going on from 4th. Settling in 5th along the rail is Ginger Money, and trailing and looking from the back of the field is Cocan Royce as they race to the opening quarter. And up on the outside, Hello Jack comes to call on the outside and grabs the top now for John Davidson. Now sitting in the pocket is This Bub's for You. Not content with the pocket, out and moving again that opening quarter, 31 seconds. And This Bub's for You maintains the lead now once again. Racing second. On the inside is Hello Jack. Third is Blyce Last, Sunval's Thunder. Sitting in from 4th, and it's Ginger Money, and still trailing Cocan Royce as they come off the turn and through the stretch. Here they come in front of the grandstand for the first time, and This Bub's for You, and Vaughn Doyle in command now, 2-length lead. Hello Jack is second. Blyce Last third, the half in 104 and 4. A first over move. Here comes Sunval's Thunder. Cocan Royce takes that cover 5th on the outside, and trailing on the rail now Ginger Money as the field races on to the 5/8. This Bub's for You under a drive now. Hello Jack is second, and that's Blyce Last rough into Ginger Money, who's off stride as they go on up the backstretch to the 3/4, and quickly Sunval's Thunder and Steve Mason have grabbed the top now. Cocan Royce is now left uncovered on the outside second. 3/4 marker in 1:37 and 4. Sunval's Thunder, Cocan Royce at his wheel driving second. Blyce Last is there, and This Bub's for You back on the inside. Then on the outside is Hello Jack, and trailing after that break Ginger Money off the turn for home, and it is Sunval's Thunder in command. Cocan Royce, Blyce Last on the outside with a late rush. Hello Jack looking for racing room. He's stick handling in on the inside, but it's Sunval's Thunder winning over Cocan Royce. Hello Jack. Then in for 4th was the 2 entry, Blyce Last. Then 5th was This Bub's for You, and rounding out the field, Ginger Money. The time for the mile, 2:10 and 4. This afternoon, winning in 2:10 and 4. The 3-year-old Largo Colt breaks his maiden. For the Downey Stables, driver Steve Mason. Sunval's Thunder, 2:10 and 4. Starters for the second race at the gate. Gate is moving. All set for race number 2, a field of 8. We have Shalimar Sentinel, Tony Watson. Cocan Dream, Charlie Price. Chabred with Charlie Ross. Cocan for You, Jerry Gallant. Broadway Standout, Ricky Collins. Cocan Joey, Euless Gallant. Leanne Romes with Brian Moore, and outside, Wind at My Back and Dirk Duncan. 8 starters, race 2. Here they come. They're off and pacing, going for the early lead. Shalimar Sentinel from the inside post 1, but Cocan Dream going for it as well as they hit the first turn. Shalimar Sentinel, but Cocan Dream quickly grabs the top. Shalimar Sentinel, that leaves Broadway Standout to go on, is now second. Shalimar Sentinel third. Chabred settles in 4th. Then it's Cocan Joey racing in 5th. Cocan for You 6th. Then on the inside, Leanne Romes, and trailing Wind at My Back as they're battling to the opening quarter. And the gray horse, Broadway Standout, now clears to the front. That opening quarter, 30 seconds flat. Broadway Standout, a length and a quarter lead now with Cocan Dream up tight second. Racing third, Shalimar Sentinel. Chabred is racing 4th. Racing 5th, Cocan Joey. Cocan for You. Leanne Romes, and trailing still is Wind at My Back as they tip off the turn and through the stretch, and that was Cocan Dream. Out from second again, and he's grabbed the top again for Charlie Price. Broadway Standout is second. Shalimar Sentinel third. Cocan Joey on the outside, first over, gets to 4th. Chabred is 5th. That opening half, 102 and 4. Then Leanne Romes follows the cover outside 6. Then it's Cocan for You and trailing Wind at My Back as the field hits the paddock turn. Driving onto the 5/8. Cocan Dream still on top. Broadway Standout is uptight second. Shalimar Sentinel still on the pylons third. On the outside, Cocan Joey fourth. On the outside, that is Leanne Romes. Inside, Shabred. Then on the outside, that is Wind at My Back and trailing Cocan for You. A bunch field, the 3/4. In 135, again a bunch field driving to the 7/8. Broadway Standout shows a nose in front again. Cocan Dream, Cocan Joey is still right there third. Shalimar Sentinel looks for racing room along the pylons. Shabred between horses, tipping out wide. Leanne Romes off the turn for home. It's Broadway Standout. Cocan Joey on the outside coming on. Shabred is coming on and coming through between horses. Shabred on to win. Then Cocan Joey hangs on for second. A late closing Leanne Romes for third. Then Cocan for You, Cocan Dream, Broadway Standout. Then Shalimar Sentinel and Wind at My Back. And the time for the mile, 2:08. Back now, your unofficial winner of race 2, number 3, Shabred. Shabred, a brown gelding now 8 years by Our Daily Bread out of Shabby. She by Royce. Owned by Bob McLeod of Moncton, trained by Ron Chamberlain. Charlie Ross driving this afternoon for Shabred. First winning trip of the season from 2 starts here at Exhibition Park, and he wins this afternoon. Threading the needle down the stretch to come up for the win, 2:08. Shabred, Charlie Ross winning 2:08. Starters for the 3rd race at the gate. Gate is moving, all set for race number 3. Field of 6 as they approach top of the stretch. We have Familiar Face, Alan Jones. Bordertown Armor, Lonnie Stokes. Adara's Spirit, Jill Berrio. Ender Off Bluegrass with Wayne Watson. Stony B, Charlie Price. And Just Like Uptown with Todd Trites. Field of 6 for race number 3. And here they come. They are off and pacing, and the outside horses are going for the top in this one. Stony B, he gets there quickly, Just Like Uptown on the outside is second. Settling in third is Familiar Face. Bordertown Armor gets away fourth, and Adara's Spirit and trailing Ender Off Bluegrass as they straighten into the backstretch, racing to the opening quarter. And now on the outside, Just Like Uptown grabs the front. Racing second is Stony B, Familiar Face. Gets off the rail to challenge from third. Racing fourth is Bordertown Armor. That opening quarter, 30 and 1. Then racing in fifth, that is Adara's Spirit, and your trailer is Ender Off Bluegrass as the field races to the 3/8. And up front, cutting it out, it is Just Like Uptown. He's a length and a half lead. Racing in second, Stony B on the outside. Familiar Face is still parked third. On the inside, Bordertown Armor maintains fourth. Outside, Adara's Spirit with the cover from fifth, and trailing Ender Off Bluegrass that opening half for Just Like Uptown, 1:02. Past the opening half with Stony B second. Familiar Face seems to be stalled on the outside. Up the inside now, Bordertown Armor gets to third. Familiar Face back on to third now as Bordertown Armor's fourth. Adara's Spirit looks to go tip 3 wide from fifth, and your trailer Ender Off Bluegrass to the 3/4. Just Like Uptown still leading. Racing second on the inside, Stony B, Familiar Face hangs third. Racing fourth on the inside, Bordertown Armor, Adara's Spirit with a wide move from fifth, 3/4 1, 33 and 2, and Ender Off Bluegrass still trails as the field races to the 7/8. Just Like Uptown out from second. Stony B out to pounce as they tip off the turn for home. Stony B on the outside now grabs the top. Stony B, Just Like Uptown on the inside, battling back. Bordertown Armor with a late rush in deep stretch. Just Like Uptown, just like that, holds on to win. In for second, Bordertown Armor, Ender Off Bluegrass. Then it was Stony B, Familiar Face, and Adara's Spirit. And the time for the mile, 2:05. Race 3, number 6, Just Like Uptown, a bay gelding 6 by Castleton Success out of Scarlet Viper. She by Big Towner, owned by Richard Canavan of Fredericton, trained by Heather Hathaway. Todd Trites driving for Just Like Uptown, third winning trip of the season, winning this afternoon, 2:05. Just Like Uptown for owner Richard Canavan of Fredericton, trainer Heather Hathaway, and driver Todd Trites. 2:05. Starters for the fourth race at the gate. Gate is moving, all set for race 4. Field of 8, River King, Charlie Price. Norwell Playboy, Gilles Barrio. Cocan Harbor, Jerry Gallant. Good Dear Good, Todd Trites. Happy Ave with Mark Haig. Bubweiser with Vaughn Doyle. Dusty Davy, Tim Merzetti. Outside, Lexus Digger with Brian Moore. Here they come. They're off and pacing. Norwell Playboy for the early lead. Good Dear Good on the outside going forward as well. Happy Ave leaving well as they dip into the first turn. And up front cutting it out, Norwell Playboy. Good Dear Good settles in now second. Happy Ave looks for a place, racing fourth on the outside. Now is on the inside. Maintaining third is River King, then getting away fifth is Bubweiser as they move to the opening quarter, and all kinds of movement now. And on the outside, Happy Ave has grabbed the top now. Norwell Playboy is second. That's Cocan Harbor. That opening quarter, 32 seconds. Cocan Harbor on the outside going for it. Racing on the inside, Happy Ave. Norwell Playboy's third. Good Dear Good on the outside and moving River King. Then back to Lexus Digger. He's on the outside. Bubweiser and trailing Dusty Davy as they come off the turn through the stretch. And here they come to the opening half. Cocan Harbor on top with Happy Ave. Up tight second. Norwell Playboy third on the outside. River King stalled on the outside fourth. And Good Dear Good. That opening half in 3 and 3. Lexus Digger has the cover from sixth. Then it's Bubweiser, and trailing the field is Dusty Davy. They hit the paddock turn and race to the 5/8. Cocan Harbor. He's still leading a length and a half. Make it 2 now. Happy Ave second. River King on the outside, driving now third. Norwell Playboy. That's Lexus Digger on the outside, digging in fifth. And racing sixth, Good Dear Good. Going wide is Bubweiser, and trailing the field, Dusty Davy. 3/4, 1:35 and 1. Cocan Harbor with about a 4-length lead now, but they're gaining ground. On the outside, River King is second. Happy Ave third. Lexus Digger is outside fourth. Right there, fifth is Norwell Playboy. Good Dear Good off the turn for home, and it's all Cocan Harbor. Can they catch him in the stretch? It's Cocan Harbor, Happy Ave, River King battling second. Outside, Lexus Digger with a late rush, but it's Cocan Harbor tight for second. Looks like maybe Happy Ave, Lexus Digger. Then it was River King, Norwell Playboy, Dusty Davy, Bubweiser, and Good Dear Good. Time for the mile. 2:08. Pretty now, the unofficial winner of race number 4, number 3, Cocan Harbor. A big gelding 5 by Shuttle Mission out of Tomorrow Dream. She by Artie's Dream, owned by Jerry and Leo Gallant. Jerry is the trainer and the driver of Cocan Harbor. He gets his first winning trip from his first start of 2002. He wins this afternoon, 2:08. Cocan Harbor, Jerry Gallant, 2:08. Starters for the 5th race at the gate. Gate is moving, all set for our 5th race of the day, a field of 7. Armbro Razor, Charlie Price. Show Me the Honey, Gilles Barrio. Count Legacy, Tony Watson. A Lamb with Todd Trites. PJ's Wager, Gord Hennessy. Country Wedding, Dirk Duncan. Outside is JP with John Davidson. 7 starters, race number 5. Here they come. They're off and pacing. Count Legacy going for the early lead. Up in between horses, or on the outside rather, is a Lamb. Show Me the Honey looks for a spot, but Armbro Razor is sitting third now. Show Me the Honey looking for a spot in fourth. PJ's Wager fifth, and racing in sixth is Country Wedding, trailing JP to the opening quarter now in a Lamb with Todd Trites is cleared to the front. He leads a length and a half. Racing in second, Count Legacy. Up tight third, Armbro Razor. Back 2 lengths to Show Me the Honey in fourth. That opening quarter, 30 and 1. Then PJ's Wager looks at it from 5th, and Country Wedding out and moving from 7th comes JP, and he'll get the cover of PJ's Wagers. He's out and moving as they tip off the turn to the 3/8. And up front, cutting it out, is a Lamb. He leads by a length and a half still. Count Legacy is racing second. Show Me the Honey on the outside, challenging now third. Inside, Armbro Razor fourth. PJ's Wager outside. Then JP and Country Wedding trails. That opening half, 102 and 2. It is a Lamb. Show Me the Honey on the outside, racing second. Count Legacy yet to leave the pylons, racing third. Outside, PJ's Wager and Show Me the Honey, a bit of a skip. Everybody by okay, though, as PJ's Wager now gets to third. Show Me the Honey left outside, driving on from fourth. Then JP is right there in between horses, fifth. Armbro Razor looks for racing room and trailing Country Wedding as a Lamb takes him by the 3/4. 3/4, 132 and 2, and the field is bunched. It's a Lamb. Count Legacy looking to pounce from second. Third on the outside, PJ's Wager. JP gets to fourth. He tips out 3 wide. Then it's Armbro Razor, Show Me the Honey, Country Wedding. Off the turn for home, and it is a Lamb. Count Legacy, and on the outside, JP is coming on. Armbro Razor up the inside, but it is a Lamb coast to coast. A Lamb winning over Count Legacy, JP, and for third. Then it was Armbro Razor, PJ's Wager. Then back in 6, Show Me the Honey and Country Wedding. Time for the mile, 2:04 and 1. Malcolm Smith. Trained by Ron Chamberlain, Todd Trites gets the call this afternoon for a Lamb. His first winning trip of the season, winning in 2:04 and 1, pacing his last half in 1:01 and 4. That's a couple wins on the afternoon for driver Todd Trites. Starters for the 6th race at the gate. Gate is moving. All set for race 6. A field of 8. Largo Sun, Doug Falcons. Waterside Apache, Charlie Price. Corky's Hoss and Man Game, Lonnie Stokes. Grandiose, Jill Berrio. Christian Avery, Dirk Duncan. Craighead, Thane McQuarrie. Spunky Emerson with Todd Trites and Lee's Lady Ann, John Davidson. Field of 8. Here they come. They're off and pacing. Christian Avery going for the early lead. Largo Sun up on the inside from the far outside. That's Lee's Lady Ann as they dip into the first turn. And uncontested to the front is Christian Avery moving out now, but 2. On the outside and parked is Lee's Lady Ann. Inside is Largo Sun. Settling in fourth is Corky's Hoss and Man Game. Then it's Waterside Apache, Grandiose, Spunky Emerson. Trailing the field is Craighead to the opening quarter. And Christian Avery on top and parked on the outside. Lee's Lady Ann, that opening quarter, 29 and 2 as Lee's Lady Ann now grabs the top. Christian Avery is racing second. He'll come back out to challenge and does from the 2-hole, and he'll maintain the top again. On top on the outside, Christian Avery second, Lee's Lady Ann. Back about 3 lengths in third to Largo Sun. On the outside, Grandiose is fourth. Corky's Hoss and Man Game fifth. Waterside Apache. Then it's Spunky Emerson, and trailing is Craighead. That opening half in a minute and 2/5. And up front, Christian Avery, your leader on the outside. Grandiose challenging now second. Racing third is Lee's Lady Ann, Waterside Apache. Outside makes his way now to fourth. Largo Sun is fifth. Then Corky's Hoss and Man Game outside Craighead, and trailing is Spunky Emerson as they drive to the 3/4. And Christian Avery under a drive now, but he's leading by 2. Grandiose. Back to the pylons, the 3/4 in 1:31. It's Christian Avery on top. Grandiose maintains second. On the outside, driving third is Waterside Apache. Fourth on the inside, Lee's Lady Ann, then Largo Sun. Corky's Hoss and Man Game, then Craighead, and Spunky Emerson off the turn, and it's all Christian Avery. Christian Avery and Waterside Apache, Grandiose and Lee's Lady Ann coming on again. The class of this field is Christian Avery wins over Waterside Apache, Lee's Lady Ann for third. Then it was Grandiose, Corky's Hoss and Man Game, then Craighead, Largo Sun, and Spunky Emerson. Time of the mile, 2:03. Back to the wire. Your unofficial winner of race 6, number 5, Christian Avery. A bay gelding 6 by Jonathan of Scooter's Dream. She by Direct Scooter, owned by Ben and Richard Avery, with trainer driver Dirk Duncan. Christian Avery, a winner in 2:03 this afternoon. Dirk Duncan guiding Christian Avery to victory in our 6th race of the day, winning in 2:03. All set for race 7, our feature of the day, a field of 6. Mr. L, Todd Trites. Pacific Trader, Lonnie Stokes. Exeter Exclusive, John Davidson. Bonavista Bay, Gilles Barrio. She's Drop and Von Doyle. Charlie Burke, Dirk Duncan, here they come. They're off and pacing Mr. L, going for the early lead up on the outside. She's Drop from post 5, going forward as well, settling in 3rd. Pacific Trader, Exeter Exclusive gets away 4th, and Bonavista Bay, and trailing the field is Charlie Burke. We've got a battle up front. She's Drop on the outside, Mr. L on the inside. Now let's She's Drop to the front, as Mr. L will take the pocket trip 2nd. There goes Pacific Trader off the rail of the chase from 3rd. Exeter Exclusive still sits in 4th. That opening quarter, 29 and 3. Then it's Bonavista Bay. He goes out and moving. And your trailer now is Charlie Burke as the field races towards the 3/8 and cutting it out. On the inside, She's Drop. Outside, parked is Pacific Trader. Holding ground on the inside, 3rd, Mr. L. Bonavista Bay has the cover outside 4th. Exeter Exclusive will move off the pylons from 5th. And trailing the field is Charlie Burke as Pacific Trader makes the top past the half. In 1 minute and 2/5, Pacific Trader, but he'll be challenged right away from Bonavista Bay. On the outside, traveling hard 2nd. Racing 3rd is She's Drop, Exeter Exclusive, looking for his brush from 3rd now. Racing 4th, She's Drop. 5th is Charlie Burke, and trailing is Mr. L to the 3/4. Neck and neck for the top, Pacific Trader. Not giving in on the outside, Bonavista Bay. Right there, 3rd, Exeter Exclusive. 3/4 in 1:30 flat, 2-minute speed on this March afternoon. On top on the inside again, Pacific Trader. Bonavista Bay, Exeter Exclusive, waiting right there 3rd. Charlie Burke closes the gap 4th, and She's Dropping Mr. L. Off the turn for home, it's Pacific Trader inside. Bonavista Bay on the outside, and he comes pacing to the top. Bonavista Bay and Pacific Trader. Exeter Exclusive for 3rd. Then Charlie Burke, Mr. L. She's Drop. And the time for the mile, 2:01 and 2. And back to the wire now. Your unofficial winner of race 7, our feature. It's number 4, Bonavista Bay. A bay gelding, 6 by the Denman. Out of Big Bucks Bought Me, she by Oil Burner. Owned and trained by Sandra Foley of Fredericton. Gilles Barrio gets the call again this week. For Bonavista Bay, 2 straight wins here at Exhibition Park. He is now 2 for 7 on the year. He wins this afternoon, 2:01 and 2. Final race of the day are at the gate. Gate is moving. All set for race 8, a field of 7. Deanie first is out. We have Princetown Judy, Brian Moore. Miss Tahoe, Tony Watson. Full Marabelle, Todd Trites. Dance Naked, John Davidson. Dreams Can Come True, Gord Hennessy. Lexi Kell, Gilles Barrio, and from the outside, Chip in the Pocket, Dirk Duncan. 7 starters, here they come. They're off and pacing Princetown Judy. Using the rail to her advantage, she goes racing for the early lead. Up on the in-between horses is Full Marabelle. Outside, Chip in the Pocket, Miss Tahoe is along the rail now. She gets to 2nd. Full Marabelle is outside 3rd. Chip in the Pocket looks for a placing, but up on the inside, Dance Naked now gets to 4th. Chip in the Pocket left outside 5th. Then Dreams Can Come True gets away 6th, and trailing is Lexi Kell to the opening quarter, and Brian Moore has Princetown Judy on the bit this afternoon, and she leads that opening quarter 31 seconds flat. Princetown Judy on top, a length and a quarter. Uptight 2nd, Miss Tahoe. Full Marabelle parked on the outside, driving 3rd. Still parked outside 4th is Chip in the Pocket. Then on the inside, Dance Naked. Lexi Kell is out and moving. And trailing the field to the opening half, Dreams Can Come True as they're in front of the grandstand for the first time and under a tight line. Princetown Judy racing 2nd, Full Marabelle, Miss Tahoe on the pylons 3rd. That opening half, 1:03 and 3, then outside. Chip in the pocket, hangs fourth, Dance Naked on the outside, fifth. Or on the inside, rather, fifth. And on the outside goes Lexical, and trailing Dreams Can Come True. The field is bunched as they hit the 5/8 and go on up the backstretch, racing on to the 3/4, and Princetown Judy still on top. Miss Tahoe now to second on the inside. Full Marbell calling it a day on the outside. Third, way wide, Lexical. She gets to third. 3/4 and 1, 35 and 2 as they round the turn. Princetown Judy on the outside. Lexical driving hard second. Miss Tahoe, she is still right there third. Then racing fourth now, Dance Naked up the inside. Dreams Can Come True. Then it's Full Marbell and Chip in the Pocket as they come down the stretch. And on the outside, Lexical, Princetown Judy battling back inside. They're neck and neck down to the wire. It's tight. Maybe Lexical. Then Princetown Judy, Dance Naked, and Miss Tahoe. Then Dreams Can Come True, Full Marbell, and Chip in the Pocket. Time of the mile, 2:06 and 3. Now your official winner now of race number 8 in a photo. It's number 6, Lexical, a black mare 5 by Beastmaster out of Mattery Powered. She by Matt Scooter, owned by Debbie Mahar of St. John, trained by Wayne Mahar. Gilles Barrio catch driving today. Lexical picks up her first winning trip of the season from 2 starts, winning this afternoon 2:06 and 3. Congratulations, owner Debbie Mahar, trainer Wayne Mahar, and catch driver Gilles Barrio. Lexical winning 2:06 and 3.